that you put in the chat?
Yeah, I mean, you want to do that? We could do baseball for whatever you want. Cena first, whatever. Ralph, everything good?
Check. Let me chat real quick. Wait, talk.
Yo, yo. Very good. Muted? I've talked.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, we good. All right, boys, we live. What is this, episode number 5? Is this number 5? Episode 5. Of a milestone number 5. Take the little wins, guys. Big week of NFL. It just happened. Got the baseball playoffs going on. NBA next week. WWE is hot. What do we think, boys?
Yeah. Cam said he's disappointed in you for not wearing the Giants gear.
Maybe Jeremy should have a concussion too, because I think that's where Dart and Scatterbo were heading.
That
That's exactly.
heavy on the quarterback is eyes. wait, wait,
Wait,
don't you
you're
guys don't you share a stadium? Nah, sports is hot.
uh,
Sports is hot right now. Sports is hot. I like where it's going.
sports is hot. We get into the month here where all the sports are gonna be playing at once. That's big hockey. We got college football going on. This is good stuff right now. So let's get into it, boys. Let's start off that primetime game on Sunday night, the Lions and the Chiefs. Chiefs win that one 30-17. They move to 3-3. The Lions drop to 4-2. Guys, a dominant showing from the Chiefs. 4 touchdowns from Mahomes. J-Rod, your Lions. 0-2 now against winning teams. Looking good. That's your guy, Jared Goff. That's your guy, Dan Campbell. Did they get exposed? Raph, go ahead on this. Go ahead. Maybe you want to pop off on
Um,
this.
let's just say that Chiefs are frauds, Lions are frauds. Everybody in this league is a fraud. But in all seriousness, that was a great win from the Chiefs, from Matthew's Chiefs, because Matt, everybody in the chat, Matthew has like 5, 6 teams. That's why you can't. That's why
What?
there's no reason to debate somebody with that many teams, because he can defend and defend and defend. But let's say the Chiefs pull off a trade for a running back one at the deadline. They're gonna be very dangerous, like a Brees Hall,
Like
a
a
Alvin
Brees
Kamara,
Hall?
a Brees Hall. But in all honesty, this is a great performance by the Chiefs. Um, Lions didn't really need this game, but of course they're the Chiefs. But it would have been a great win for them. Chiefs are still that team that you have to be scared of, especially if they continue to add, because they're also gonna get their number one receiver back from suspension, I believe. But yeah, if they get a running back, they're gonna be the team to beat, sadly. And Mahomes is gonna keep stat padding his record because he's never gonna win another Super Bowl again. Mark my words right now. But yeah, correct. He's never gonna win another Super Bowl.
How many will he go to? Will he go to any of them?
He will. He will. He will. He will. He will. I'm saying he's gonna go to another Super Bowl. I don't think he's gonna win another Super Bowl. Oh my god! But why are we comparing Brady and Mahomes right now?
In 14,
Yeah,
right?
it was. I'm telling you that Patrick Mahomes does not have Tom Brady's longevity. That's what I'm telling you right now. That's what I'm telling you right now. How many he has right now?
Not
Three?
one. He has three right
Yes.
now.
Oh, he's no. He's good at three.
What?
He's good at three. Yo, stop with the glazing, bro.
The Lions didn't need this game. They absolutely needed this game. This is a litmus test for the Lions. Jeremy's been out here week after week. He said the Lions are legit. This is the year for them. Right? They made the playoffs last year. Like this is it. And they go out there and they get embarrassed on Sunday Night Football in prime time. They lost to the Packers week one, another winning team. It's just not looking good. So to answer the question, did the Lions get exposed? I wouldn't say they got exposed because there was nothing to expose. They've just been frauds the whole time. It's just who they've been. It's just who they've been. They're a mid
They're
team.
mid,
They're
mid,
mid.
mid.
Yeah, they won on Monday. It's been wide open. No, I agree. It's been wide open, but this was a chance for them to be like, okay, we're here. We're here, and everybody else has flaw. We don't. Like we got it. After week one, like we got it. Nope. And it's right back to square one.
Here we go with
And they're
Cam
playing the
glazing
Lions. And
Mahomes. Oh my god, Cam loves Mahomes, bro.
what did Camp say? What did Camp say?
Cam said, "Primetime Pat is back. Chris Broussard for a real 5 teams. Bad take. Mahomes definitely getting more hardware. Cam loves Mahomes, bro. Incredible.
For sure.
Yeah. Yes, because
It's
bro, because Matthew does the same thing with Jordan LeBron. He will never take LeBron
Mahomes
serious
lost.
unless he has 6 rings.
Mahomes lost one, correct?
Oh, now we're talking about
Wait.
losses.
I'm not. I'm not. He lost one
He's
last year,
lost
right?
twice. He's lost twice.
The Super Bowl.
Twice. Twice.
Oh,
Look
that's
at you.
right. Sorry, but we don't really count that 2021 where there was no fans and there was
Oh,
fucking
you don't
just like
count
you
it
don't count the
because
Bubblicious
because
championship from the
Goat
brick.
beat his ass. Because
No,
Goat
no.
beat his
Wait,
ass.
and
Oh,
Jeremy,
okay.
Jeremy, hold my memory, but I think the Chiefs had no offensive line. They had three All-Pro offensive linemen out.
Whoa,
Mahomes
whoa,
ran
whoa,
for his
whoa, whoa,
life
whoa,
on
whoa, whoa,
every
whoa,
play.
whoa.
The highlight of the game, guys. What's the highlight of the game? Wasn't it the play where Mahomes threw falling down and it fell and it fell right into
Wait,
Hill's face?
no. The highlight of the game was Tom Brady holding up his 7th championship. That was my highlight of the game. That was my highlight.
Oh, look, if Mahomes gets to 6,
Wait, Jay, fix your audio. Cam said we can't hear your mic. Only me and Matthew. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, but continue, Matt.
look, if Mahomes gets to 6, because
Keep going. Sorry.
if Mahomes gets to 6, I think he'll probably have a lot of the records. I think he'll get to the over the passing yards.
Maybe try doing it without the headphones. We tried doing it without the headphones. What was that, man?
I was trying to see if I
Nah. I mean, I heard you a little bit, but Cam said he couldn't.
All right, can you hear me now?
Well, continue on this whack and weird take of yours, Matt.
Zero. I don't know if you heard me right. If Mahomes gets to 6 rings, I figure he'll have the passing stats. He'll have the yards, right? Because we're in a pass happy league. He could get the touchdown. Like I think with 6, it's like there's a case that's going to be made, and depending who he beats along the way, depending who's there at the top
Wait,
with
but
him.
Jordan never beat LeBron. LeBron never beat Jordan, but I think Brady beat Mahomes in the
But you have
It's
to
Super
look
not
at
Bowl.
the
the
That's
same.
circumstances of
It's
the
not the
game. You
same.
have
it's
to
the
look at the
same
It's not
thing.
the
It's the
same.
same
It's
thing.
offense.
Skip.
It's offense and
Skip.
offense.
Skip.
They're
I'm
not on
gonna
the
tell you right
field.
now.
They're on the
Skip.
field together.
Skip. I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's the same thing. Skip. Because at the end of the day, listen, we want to talk about greats. Of course, he didn't have a good O line. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. That's not my Goat's problem. That's not the Buccaneers' problem at the moment. What they had to do and what Go had to do, he needed to go out and have
All
a
right, so if he
great
gets to
game.
7, if he gets to 7. Will there be?
Because
No, because he beat him, bro. We beat him.
So he has to get to 8. He has to get to 8 to you.
Bro, he's never gonna be my GOAT. Mahomes will never be my GOAT. For you frauds, frauds.
That's this thing I can't respect. That's the same thing with the LeBron and Michael Jordan debate. It's the people who saying that like LeBron can never be the GOAT. I'm talking about back in the day. Now it's over. Nothing's gonna change their mind. He's too old. But before, like people were saying, like nothing LeBron could do can change my mind of him being the GOAT. I got a problem with that because that means no matter what if LeBron averaged 100 points and won the chip by sweeping everybody? He's not gonna be the GOAT then. You know what I mean? And the thing is here, and the thing
this
is
not the case though, Jay. This is not the case though because we beat him twice. But he can't beat us in the playoffs.
Hold on. This is the thing. The thing is,
let's take a look at the. Go ahead.
I'm listening to Jay. I'm not listening to you. I'm listening to Jay right now. Sorry.
Michael Jordan and LeBron James both had individual accolades, right? Michael Jordan was an MVP. LeBron was an MVP. They both individually did well. Tom Brady, let's be real, doesn't have the individual hardware, the stats, the MVPs that Mahomes already built in his short career. So if, let's say Mahomes gets 5, but he has 4 league MVPs with 4 Super Bowl MVPs, does that carry a little weight with the Tom Brady debate? Or like does he need, like nothing's going to change your mind, he needs to have 7 to even have a conversation?
Yeah, for a conversation, for me to even entertain a conversation, it's going to have to be 7. It's going to have to be 7.
I think that's crazy.
I don't think it's crazy because we beat him. Like, we never had the chance for other GOATs to face each other and be like, okay. Like, of course, football is not like, oh, he's physically playing against it. But one man is across the field from the other man, and he's facing each other, and they're facing each other's defenses, and one has to outperform the other one. And both times, my guy beat him.
Listen,
both times we beat
that playoff game was bullshit, and you know it, bro.
I do not know anything.
That offsides was such
because Raph watches with just Brady eyes. Raph just watches with Brady eyes.
That shit was horseshit. You know, that game should have been over. He should have never went to that Super Bowl.
That wasn't offsides. I think his whole arm was across the line. Oh, okay, it's because Matthew and Jay play on the same team on flag football. That's why they're agreeing. Okay, I understand now.
I just don't like when people say like there's no chance. Like I don't think Mahomes is the GOAT, and I do think he needs more Super Bowls because you have to respect 7 rings. Like you have to. Although you can go back in time and see that Tom Brady didn't do much in a lot of those Super Bowl wins. He actually did more in the losses than he did in the wins, which is crazy.
Wait, who had the greatest fourth quarter comeback of all time?
Yes.
And then the greatest comeback of all time. Yes. That alone is Tom Brady's. Hear me out. Tom Brady against the Atlanta Falcons. That comeback is literally his LeBron's 2016 comeback against the Warriors. That's what I'm saying.
Don't get me wrong. I'm still dumbfounded by it. And that shit happened how many years ago? That happened like 2016. That shit still got me.
I guarantee you, Matthew was watching that whole Super Bowl like, yeah, this is rigged. This is rigged.
Before, I think if Pete Carroll gives the ball to Marshawn. Here, Marshawn, we're half a yard line. Just half a yard. You can't just, no.
Whoa.
If they don't call that, if they don't call that fumble against Oakland in the snow, he doesn't even get his first ring.
Oh, if Manny didn't catch the freaking ball with his helmet, right? Oh, okay, I got it. Listen. I got it. It only applies if Brady wins, not when he loses. I got it.
No, I'm not saying.
Next topic.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying this is the facts. You know, listen. The Giants have skated by with a lot of what ifs, okay? A lot of what ifs. So I'm not complaining, okay? But yeah, to get back to the main point of the question, the Lions aren't done, okay? There's one game against the Chiefs, okay? I'm sick and tired of this Chiefs. We're overreacting with the Chiefs, okay? I know they're 3-3 and it looks like the sky is falling or whatever. They still lost to Jacksonville and they still lost to Philly and they still lost to the Chargers. So let's keep it easy, okay?
J-Rod, so now you got the Bucks and the Lions playing each other. You're two guys who, like, the Lions need to win. They need to win.
And I think they will.
Absolutely.
I think they will. I think the Bucks are going to run into a buzzsaw when it comes to the Lions this week. I think just because of the Lions. big loss. They're amped up right now to fight after the fact, and the Bucks have still been winning by the skin of their teeth. Last minute scores, last minute field goals. They haven't really been like dominating teams, so I think the Lions got their number. And this for Baker Mayfield, my MVP of the league. How's that sound right now, boys? Huh? How does that preseason pick sound like? It's pretty good so far. I should have
I
put
think you
money
should
on
go
it.
bet it
I
on
should've.
DraftKings.
And Ja too late.
Should've
The odds are
bet it.
crazy now. If I would have bet it
Yeah.
back then, I would have had way better odds.
Yep. It's looking really good, really good.
Speaking of frauds, guys, we got to get to the two frauds: Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Matthew,
Back-to-back losses.
you go with the Bills, I go with the Eagles. Start with the Bills. Go.
Guys, I'm gonna be here. Honest. $50 down the drain
Oh,
betting on these Buffalo Bills because I'm thinking there is no way Bills are going outside and they're gonna lose back-to-back games. There's no way. And boy, was I wrong. Josh Allen, a fraud once again to the Atlanta Falcons, who I should have known because their defensive coordinator used to be the defensive coordinator for the Jets, and he always struggled against the Jets. I should have known. But this is, guys, not looking good. They lose to the Patriots the week before. Drake May and the Patriots are first place in the AFC East. First place.
that's fucking crazy.
The Bills, like, I thought the Bills were going to go, like, have 2 losses on the season. No, like, this is not looking good, guys.
Especially after beating the Ravens, that was the hardest one on their schedule. Like that was like once you get past them, and then the next one will be the Chiefs, and you lose to the you. I think what that shows is there's a lot of parity in the league right now. You know what I mean? Like the Falcons are becoming what they were supposed to be. So a long time ago. The Chargers, even though they look good in the beginning of the season, they're kind of slipping a little bit here. The Colts are having a rise. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of parity right now in the league. But yeah, it did not look great for Josh Allen.
I share a quote with you two frauds and every fraud watching as well. I texted this to Matthew earlier. So basically, I'm at work, Monday Night Football. I bet on the Bears. I had their spread. I also had their money line.
Okay.
They win. I said, you know what? Let me bet on the Bills as well. Let me put their money line. Back-to-back games. They wouldn't do that to me. Like the Falcons are all right, but they wouldn't do that to me, right, Matthew? They wouldn't do that to me. They lose. However, that fourth quarter, that brought tears to my eye because they gave the ball up 3 times, I believe. The Falcons, I mean. I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe Josh, this can fuel his fire. Maybe he's like, you know what? They're giving me the ball back way too much. My defense is bailing me out. And what does he do? All you see in the bench, like, or the classic,
Yep.
I'm not good enough, So I'm very disappointed after work. I lost $10. I mean $20 because I bet two parlays as well. And then I see a quote that broke my heart because I should have seen it before I bet on this game. Do you know who's his wife, J-Rod? Do you know who's Josh Allen's wife?
Yeah, she's an actress, right? She was in that movie Sinners. I'm drawing a blank on her name right now, but yeah.
Haley.
Haley, yeah.
Haley.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Apparently, Josh said that my wife reminds me all the time that maybe I'm more than just a football player. I saw that. I said I'm done. I am never betting on the Bills. I'm never betting on Josh Allen. Never betting on that again. Because now I understand what he was thinking after all those reactions. He was saying, you know what?
I'm more than a football player.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's just a game. At the end of the day, I tried my hardest. My team tried their hardest, and that's it. That's all that matters.
I'll tell you one thing. That last pick he threw, it looked exactly like that. Like what that looked awful. Like he just threw it right. He threw it right to the linebacker. Odilon Beckham put his hands up and it fell right into his arms.
He just
Yeah.
wanted to go home.
And now moving on. Are we moving on to the other frauds of the week?
Yes.
The other frauds of the week?
Unbelievable.
Guys, can we talk about it? It's been a long time. It's almost been a week, and we haven't had a chance
This
to talk
guy's
about
grinning from ear to ear. This
Are
all
you-
smiles.
it. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Go ahead, man. I want you to introduce it, like John Cena style. Just hand it to the announcer. You read the postcard of what happened on Thursday night. Okay, and I'm just gonna soak it in.
What's
Go
there to
ahead.
talk about? The Eagles go out sad, lose their second straight game to the Giants. What was it, 34-17? Just embarrassing. It wasn't even close. Jackson Dart, guys. Cam Scatterable, concussion city right there. Cam with 3 touchdowns. Dart, 3 like, it's just Eagles going out sad, guys.
Taking off shirts with
How bad is
with
this?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
J-Rod, though, your Giants, how big of a win was this for them?
This was a huge win, guys. Did you know we hadn't won a division game in 14 straight division games? Did you guys know that? Okay, we hadn't beaten the Eagles at home since 2012, I believe. I think it might be further back than that. It's been awful. It's been horrendous. And now what happens? A little injection of some youth. Okay, we got some young bodies there. Okay, we got people who are excited to be New York Giants. Hey, it might not last a long time with our running back. He might be a little firecracker. He might go right out in a year or two if he keeps running the way he's running. But right now, we're not worried about that. We're not worried about what's going to happen. We're worried about right now. We're about the energy at MetLife Stadium when the Giants walk out. Fans are excited. They're backing their team. And we have one of the hardest schedules in the league. But guess what? We're had the same amount of wins as Dallas, and we're only 1 win behind Washington, and only 2 wins behind Philly, and we already beat Philly. Okay, Philly's spiraling. Washington doesn't look as good as they thought they were. Okay, we got a young quarterback. We got youth. We got weapons. Okay, our receivers are nothing to slack about. I'm not saying they're top 10 in the league, but we ain't got nothing to slouch about. Got our running back. Daboll looks more motivated, more inspired. He's willing to call things. We living it up in New York right now. I'm not saying it's gonna last a long time. I'm not even saying you make the playoffs, but I will say we're getting 7 wins, and these two here on the screen are not happy about it. Okay, they thought that Russell Wilson was just gonna throw farts and lose games and do nothing until week 10, and then they put Jackson Dart. Nope. Daboll said, let's put Jackson Dart in now. Let's win games now. Let's get Jeremy his money. Let's get some energy back in New York. And now look at us. We're the talk of the town, fellas. We in the NFC East race.
Go ahead, Matt.
Let's
You want me to
believe
go?
that.
I'll go ahead. J-Rod, I'm thinking you're gonna talk about moral victories, right? It's nice win. We feel good about ourselves. No, J-Rod's talking division.
Moral
Like
victories.
we're here. We're in the race. Like this team is going to the playoffs. That's what I'm hearing.
Victories.
That's what I'm hearing. J-Rod, have you seen your schedule? Because it still doesn't get easy. There's no gimme
I tell you,
wins there. I think you got the Broncos next week, back to the Eagles, the 49ers, the Bears, the Packers,
you telling me
the Lions.
you telling me you can't put up more than 9 points on the Broncos like your Jets did? You telling me you can't put up more than 9 points?
Well, they're the Broncos are not losing this game. I'll put money on they're not losing this game.
Yeah, all right.
It's still a tough game. It's still a tough game. Just because the Jets played them hard. I mean, Jets play the Buccaneers hard. I mean, it's.
I will say you're right. You're right. We are playing a tough schedule, but I put an L down for the Giants to the Chargers beginning of the season, and we beat them. And I put an L down for us losing to the Eagles, and we beat them. So who am I scared about right now?
No, you're right. You're right.
Who am I scared about right now?
You're right. It looks good. You being right. 2 top teams, right? Chargers and the Eagles. That's fine.
Yeah.
You got a chance to prove yourself, right, in the coming weeks. and you get to see what your future really is, right? Well, how far can Dart and Cam take you guys?
Listen,
How far?
I'm not.
It's gonna be cool to see.
I'm not delusional, okay? Playoffs is pie in the sky. I get it. But what I'm saying to you is that I thought by this time this year, I would be talking about the 2026 draft, okay? And I'm actually talking about maybe possibly being in this division fight. Mostly because the NFC is more open than I thought it would be this year. But, I'll take it.
Well, what I will say about the Giants is, listen, they're playing like a team that has nothing to lose, and when you have nothing to lose, you go crazy, you go hard, you go dive in head first into a defender. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? He's already almost had the concussion protocol. Keep playing like that, and he's gonna actually have a concussion, and then we're gonna see Russ. We're gonna see Russ and Jameson. So you know what? Keep playing like that, and the inevitable is gonna happen. Go ahead.
A little side note,
Um,
real quick before I let you go. Why would Dabo put Russ back in that? Why would Dabo put Russ in that game? Put Jameis. Putting Russ in there.
I don't think Jameis is employed. I seriously.
he's
He's
a,
there-
he's a
he's there.
cheerleader.
But
He's,
don't
he
you
is.
can't.
I don't think
put-
he's there to play. Like his
You-
contract says, I can't play.
You
He
can't.
must be. I think he's just there. Like in theory.
You can't put Russ in there and then have him throw a pass and then make it incomplete. You know his ass is gonna get booed. I felt bad for the man, bro. He was basically like, yo, get out. Like, we got a new girl. Get out. We don't want you here no more. Go get traded. Go play for the Bengals. Get out of here, bro. Like, go link up with in Oakland with Pete Carroll again.
Well, since we're talking about the Giants and we are completely forgetting about the whole reason why we even introduced this topic, let's talk about frauds real quick.
Oh, I forgot about
Let's talk about the Eagles. If I'm looking around the team, solid defense, great wide receiving core, top 3 running back, top 5 tight end. What's missing?
Oh my god.
What is missing to all that? What's the most important position in all of football?
Assistant coach.
It's your
A head coach.
It's-
Yes, thank you.
no, it's your quarterback. It's your quarterback. And at the end of the day, I will say that you know who is very, very fraudulent. I've been saying this for a long time. Matthew, with his bad takes, says Matt hasn't told me a good take. It's been years. I think it's been since high school since Matthew had a good take. But him putting Jalen Hurts in front of top tier quarterbacks like the Lamars, the Joshes, the Bakers, all these guys, the Mahomes. He didn't put him over Mahomes, but Matt puts him because of playoff success. Matthew, where can you refresh my mind? Jalen Hurts is a what quarterback in this league?
He's a top 5 quarterback in this league. That's what Jalen Hurts is. He's a top 5 quarterback, and as far as I'm concerned, he's the reigning Super Bowl champion. He's a reigning Super Bowl champion.
We're gonna put him on the spot, Raph. All right, so top 5. Would you take him over Mahomes? Would you take him over Joe Burrow?
Burrow's hurt. I mean, you can't really.
If you get Joe Burrow,
it's hard to.
Before he got
All
hurt.
these guys healthy. All these guys are healthy.
Yeah. We take him over
I'll take
Josh Allen.
Yes.
I'm done. Forget it. Anyway, let me go back. Let me go back to my point. Let me go back to my point because this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand.
my God, no way.
No, stop.
No,
Stop.
man. No.
Stop.
No.
Stop. When you are a quarterback, you're not always supposed to be either running out of the pocket. Wait. I talked about top 5 tight end, top 3 running back, top 3 wide receiving core. Did I forget about the O-line? What type of O-line is that? I think it's a top 5 O-line, right? J-Rod? Am I mistaken? Right? Matthew, I'm not here to convince you. I'm not here to say anything. I'm just saying that you are very much delusional when you say these things. Because why? Playing under center is something you're supposed to be doing as a quarterback, correct or not?
Yeah.
Perfect. Could you guess? Could you guess how many completions Mr. Jalen Hurts has under center in 2025?
Go ahead, inform me.
The amount of dates that Cena has left. That's how many completions he has under center.
So wait, you're talking about like not in the shotgun position, right? Like when he takes snap from under center. Who you talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is embarrassing. I understand why AJ Brown is very much frustrated with this. I can see why Saquon is also underperforming. This is all because of Jalen Hurts, and I'm sorry. I don't give a
see. Like I think that's a little harsh, man. Like listen, I saw plays where Jalen Hurts totally missed a receiver. If Jalen Hurts hits Devontae Smith on that go route, the Giants probably don't win that game, to be honest. So we have to give the criticism where it's necessary. He is not a top 5 quarterback, man. And the fact that you would take him over Josh Allen,
he's borderline top 10.
You should probably give your football card away for that, because that's crazy. Okay, would you take him over Matt? But I didn't even get through. Would you take him over Matt Stafford?
No.
Who?
Oh, so you would take him over
Stafford? No.
You want to take him over Matt Stafford, okay? Would you take him over Justin Herbert?
Yes.
Herbert is a fucking fraud. And it's just because
fraud.
Herbert's struggled. Wait a minute. I think the Eagles have struggled short. They're not 4-2.
No, that's what. And that was
second best record in the NFC.
And that was the point. That was the other side of the point I was getting to. We have to also remember that he did win 4 games. He beat the Chiefs. He beat Dallas. They beat Dallas. They beat
Rams.
Beat the Rams.
So like you have to give him credit for where he did well. But
I'm not giving credit for somebody that can be a game manager and still win the Super Bowl. That's not what I'm going to give credit to, because
like
for the position that he's in,
3 Super Bowls. Hold on,
I mean, listen. If Brady had his Jalen Hurts legs, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be no game manager. But listen, that's not the point here. What I'm trying to say is that your guys are fraud. No way is he better than Josh. He's not better than Mahomes. He's not better than Lamar. He's not better than Baker. He's not better than Herbert. He's not better than Joe Burrow. He's not better than Matthew Stafford. That's already 7 that he's not better than. So that already leaves him 8. I'm taking. You know what? No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the D. I'm not gonna say the D word down in Dallas. I'm not gonna say that word. I'm not gonna say that word.
You would take Prescott over.
No. I'm not gonna take him. But I'm saying that Jalen.
He's balling out.
See, okay, listen. but then this is where the conversation goes, right? Because we talk about Dak Prescott doing crazy in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, he shrinks. Jalen Hurts is the opposite of that, right? Because this is the one thing that Jalen Hurts does have going for him. He plays well in the playoffs. He outplayed Mahomes in the first Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl. If he doesn't fumble the ball, and at the end of the quarter, where they run it back for a touchdown, the Eagles probably win that Super Bowl as well. So Jalen Hurts performs well in playoff and in big moments. So that's why he moves up in the list. But you got to give the critique where it's due. And there were a lot of times where he flat out missed players. That pick he threw at the end, he totally missed A.J. Brown in the back of the end zone. He had an easy TD and he totally missed him. You gotta give critique where it's due. You gotta critique where it is. I think he's a top 10 quarterback, but he's definitely not top 5.
If it ain't a tush push,
yeah. Also, that was
it ain't nothing.
Also, the football gods punished the Eagles because that was Bush League bullshit. Doing 4 tush pushes just to get that in the end zone.
But Matt's gonna say no. That's strategy. That's strategy.
No.
If it works, I hate the
cheating. They're cheating.
I agree. Yes, they false start on every
time.
Every single one, and the league will probably be banned next year.
But you know who I really I I don't blame the Eagles. I blame the bitch ass referees because y'all didn't have the balls to call the flag. Y'all could have called it, and nobody would have said anything. Y'all could have called false start at any of those plays, and nobody would have
That
said
comes
anything.
from up top. That comes
Yeah,
from
bro. Like, come on. Like, you gotta
comes from
call.
up top.
You could have called it
It's-
once. You could have stopped that whole thing, and nah, they just let it happen.
But ref, nothing on the coaching and Nick Sirianni. Nothing.
Yeah, he gotta
nothing
get
on
some
it.
blame
Like,
soon. That
it's just bad
what about the
play calling.
OC?
Like,
What about the
why-
OC? Yeah. What about the offensive coordinator?
Yeah, they're not putting them in positions to win. But look, the thing with
Offensive
AJ Brown,
coordinator.
We need
I'm glad you
coordinators.
mentioned
We need
that.
coordinators, Raph.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because now this is Jalen Hurts' third offensive coordinator. He had Brian Johnson, then he had Kellen Moore, and now he has Kevin. That's three offensive coordinators, and they're the blame.
They're not, but that's not his fault
Oh.
because he wins.
Oh,
He
okay,
wins,
okay.
and
He's
he-
the
Yeah,
he's
as
the
a
one to
Super Bowl
blame.
champion, as a Super Bowl champion, you have to put Hurts in the best position to succeed.
Yeah, they lost their coordinators because they won the Super Bowl and they got head coaching jobs. That's why they lost the coordinators. It wasn't because Jalen Hurts played bad and they lost their jobs.
No, I'm not saying that
Oh.
he fired them. I'm just saying that the more the coordinators they are, we're like the problem's still there. I don't think it's the coordinators. I think it's the problem to my right, and it's the quarterback.
The problem can be AJ Brown and his diva-ness and all this. And
AJ Brown 1-on-1 is top 5 in the league. By the way, top 5 in the league. So no, it's not Brown. It is not Brown. Hell no. Because listen, the way I'm like comparing these quarterbacks
AJ
to
Brown
Jalen
just
Hurts.
doesn't like winning. AJ Brown just doesn't like winning. He just wants his stats and that's
Wait,
it.
he doesn't like winning, but I think he has touchdowns in both Super. Okay, I'm sorry, I think I saw.
He
I think you're-
he did
Yeah, and he's
come
happy.
out.
And he's happy
I think
when he's
he-
winning and getting the stats.
He did-
because he's a top receiver in the league.
He did come out and
Yes.
say
But if
he
they
said
win,
I thought
if they win despite him,
yeah, he said I thought
Still
winning
not
would
happy.
make me feel happy and it didn't. That's what he literally said that. He said
Because
that
the thing is, I'm putting myself in his situation. I'm a top 5 receiver when the ball is given to me. Why in the hell would I be happy? Like I'll be content, but why would I be happy if we're winning without me? If I'm making the big bucks and I'm a top 5 receiver in the league,
Because-
why would I be happy?
because I mean just isn't the object of the game to win? Like isn't that the whole point?
Okay, but the object of the game is to win with me. It's to win with me,
No, I don't agree with that. Because
Jay.
I
So let's say we're playing football, Jay. Let's say we're all playing football. Me, you, and Matthew on the team, but me and Matthew are the one connecting.
Yeah.
Like majority is the reason why we won is because of me and Matthew.
Yeah.
And you barely got any touches, but we
Yeah.
know that you're the best player.
Yeah.
Would you be happy?
I would be upset if I didn't have my money. Like if we're playing in a league and I didn't have my money yet, and I needed to put reps out there so I can get my money, then I'll be a little upset. But he got his money. We know who AJ Brown is. He don't gotta prove nothing to nobody.
he got
Now-
his money.
He got his money
years with his stats.
Yeah, and
Like,
I was just
That's not
winning.
what I'm not trying to. This is not.
I understand.
Mhm.
I
Go.
understand that he's like, he wants to be involved. He wants to help his team win. And if they were 2-5 right now, then all right, you got a point. Like we're losing and you're not giving me the rock, then we got an issue. But the fact that the Giants game, he has a valid point to crash out about it. Like that was a valid crash out moment. But the other ones, like y'all winning, like it's just y'all winning grimy games, running the vast little dump passes. I do agree they have to get AJ more involved, but like if it's a winning formula, why not? Just let it rock.
So be it.
Let it rock.
With that, guys,
Because
guess
guess what? The more we win, the more money we get.
So with that, guys, I want to ask you, who's there more concerned for, the Bills or the Eagles?
Is me Raph first or you Raph? You go first or I go first?
You can go first.
Because I think this
Own
is
it, own
obvious. I think this is obvious. This is the Bills. The Eagles got their Super Bowl. They got their Super Bowl. They good. Even if this season completely falls apart, let's say they don't win another game for the rest of the season, we would be shocked. Don't get me wrong, but the Eagles got what they needed. They got the Super Bowls. They won 2 in the past 6 years. 2 in the past 6 years. They've been to 3 in the past 6 years. They're good. The Bills haven't won nada. Nothing. They haven't even been to Super Bowl. They haven't even got past the Chiefs, and you're losing to teams you shouldn't be losing to. You can't beat the big dogs, and it's gonna be the same song and dance when you get to the playoffs. Okay, and if you take a look, they don't really have a lot of weapons. They have Josh Allen, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? So if he starts skidding, if he starts playing not up to par, and he doesn't carry this team,
if he's more than just a football player,
if he decides he wants to be more than just a football player, it doesn't look good for the Bills. If Jalen Hurts falls off, Saquon could probably catch fire. If Saquon can't get it going, the receivers, like you said, the Eagles' defense could be better, but they're pretty solid. They can hold them up. The Bills need to win. Like when is their window's closing? Like when is there gonna be their time to actually win?
Agree.
I would agree. I agree, but I don't agree with the same reason. You see, I'm a person that I live in the now. I know that Matthew, he likes living in the past. J-Rod, you just showed me that you like living in the past right now. I don't give a damn about last season. Let's talk about this season, because this season can mean something for the next season and these coaches if they lose, right? Listen, it's obviously the bigger concern is the Bills. They need a big year. This is Super Bowl bust. This is Super Bowl bust for them. The Ravens are not out of the question, and they're soon, like maybe they squeak in barely into a wild card, but this is looking like they're going to miss the playoffs. Everybody else in the AFC looks beatable except Big Papa Mahomes, which is clearly his nightmare. But listen, I don't give a damn about no weapons and anything like that. He needs to go to the Super Bowl this year, or it's looking really bad for him. But in all honesty, I'm concerned for both teams. But at the end of the day, there's just the Patriots are right there with the Bills, so obviously I'm more concerned with the Bills. The Eagles have a sorry ass division. Not sorry to those 3 sorry teams actually, but. Yeah, I'm more concerned about the Bills.
Listen, bro, there was no need for the strays. No need for the strays. All right.
Talking about strays, can we talk about one thing real quick? Because I need you guys to make me happy, especially you, J-Rod. I can give a damn about what Matthew's gonna say about this.
Okay. Go ahead.
What do you think about Dillon Gabriel's performance in the last 2 weeks? I just want your opinion. We can skip that man's opinion over there. I can give a damn about that.
He's learning, right? They give him a little bit of traction. He hasn't been doing obviously amazing, right? He's not blowing anybody out the water. I think they're gonna give him a leash. Like I think they're gonna give him a couple games unless he's god awful. But nothing spectacular to be honest. Nothing where I'm like, whoa, like I can see why they're starting him over Shedeur. Like I think we can see the same thing from Shedeur Sanders, but again, this is the rookie they're gonna start. They're gonna ride him into the per se until he messes up really bad. But they're gonna give him a big leash. He's not He's not gonna mess up like throw 2 interceptions in a game and they're gonna yank him. That's not gonna happen. So
he looked fine. He's looked fine.
He's looked fine. He's no Drake May. But
okay. So if he's looked fine, then back up that reasoning because I have my stats pulled up right here. Let me hear your reasoning though. My rod.
He's looked fine. He hasn't turned the ball. He hasn't thrown picks in either of these 2 games. I mean, he's looked fine. He's done what he's had to do. The team just sucks. He's played
2 games.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. What's his stats? What's his stats for 2 games?
But this is my problem with Matthew real quick. This is my problem with him because I understand his first game, that was fine. That was a pretty solid game from him. That was fine. But I question myself, okay, who's Matthew's GOAT? He's always criticized Brady. He's always, under his breath said that Brady's his GOAT. But J-Rod, do you remember who's Matthew's all-time quarterback is? Do you remember? He plays for the New Orleans Saints.
Oh yeah, you're a Drew Brees guy. I do remember that.
Right. And why do I mention this? What's been Drew Brees' main takeaway that a lot of haters say about him? that he's a check down artist. Slant, check down.
That's why his completion is so high. His percentage is so high.
Dillon Gabriel is the definition of a check down artist. But
he's a rookie. He's
a rookie protecting his position. You're right. He's protecting himself. Matthew. J-Rod, you know what? Because Matthew, I'm arguing with a wall right quick. Jay. Guess how many times do you know how many times he threw on Sunday against Steelers?
I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say he threw the ball 18 times.
Do you know how many times he threw, Matthew?
30 times.
52 times.
52 times.
Do you know how many passing yards that 52 got him? Can you just guess? If you throw 52 passes, can you guess how many yards he accomplished?
I'm gonna guess like 210.
221 passing yards.
But they were losing the whole game.
I think it's my turn. I think it's my turn, and I'm talking here. I'm sorry, but I have to do this because this is bullshit. I don't see what people see. Like my main thing with Matthew is because Matthew doesn't like Shedeur because of his swagginess, his arrogance. I get it. You know, he doesn't. His confidence is too much for a brain like Matthew to hold.
Matthew is a originalist.
Okay, right.
Yeah, he just like. Yeah.
So look, can you guess his passing average in those 52 times, Jay?
His passing average.
Yes, how many yards he got per throw?
Oh, if he threw 52 times, what was that like 4 yards a pass?
4.3. Check down.
But
check
I
down.
I guess my
check down. Check
I guess
down.
my pushback would be
one more. Check down. Continue. Sorry.
I guess my pushback would be like it's only 2 games, right? Like you want if I would want Shedeur to get a real chance too. Like if Shedeur was starting, like with the roles reverse, I want to give Shedeur like at least 7-8 games. You know what I mean? Now throwing the ball 50 plus times for 200 yards is not great, but you know
no touchdowns by the way. No touchdowns.
No
touchdowns either.
Like Matt said, he's a rookie, and you know the Browns don't really have the best weapons right now. It's not like he's throwing to top 5, top 10 receivers or anything like that. I think his best weapon is in Njoku, which is a tight end. So and I saw him drop a ball hitting right in the hands. So
wait, these are the same weapons that Joe Flacco made look good last year. Jerry Jeudy and Njoku. This is the same weapons. So wait, what's that, Matthew?
Same Joe Flacco. You said that there should be starting on this.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about this year before my guy was on his team.
Oh, I got it.
So your big gripe is that you think Shedeur should. So what would you do, Raph? Bench Gabriel? He's played that bad that you would bench him?
Oh, I would trade Shedeur because they have no plans with him. Trade him.
Trade him where? Trade him where?
Be free. That's something. Be free.
Yo, New Orleans is not an option. New Orleans is not an option anymore. You see Spencer Rattler?
Start where?
He's killing it, bro.
Wait, so who's better, Matthew? Justin Fields or Shedeur Sanders?
Tyrod Taylor.
I tell you what thing, that would be a Jets ass move to trade for Shedeur Sanders, thinking that man can save his franchise. And then guess what, Raph? Your guy would be on Matt's team, which means you have to root for Matt's team. Oh man, that would be great. Can you please do that? Please, that would be amazing.
Give me Shedeur throwing to GW10 and we're back. We're back actually.
I would never see Raph and Matt work together so well together. We're literally both rooting for the same thing. That'd be awesome.
But yeah, listen. I think this is a coaching problem too. Like I'm not gonna put all the blame on. Listen, if this is not a problem with me and Dillon Gabriel. It's just a situation we're in right now. That why is Dillon Gabriel starting over my guy? But at the end of the day, they need to win this Sunday.
He was drafted ahead of him, so it's just gonna be what the court, the process is gonna be. You know what I mean? That's just that's what it is.
Fair enough, but I do see that this is Kevin Stefanski's could be his last game if he loses to the Dolphins, which they're both 1-5. If he loses to the Dolphins,
you think he's gonna get
done.
Fired?
Yes, I think he's gonna get fired. If he loses this game, he'll get fired.
He just won Coach of the Year not that long ago.
I thought we don't live in the
That's
past,
right.
Jay.
You're right. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
Because wasn't Brian Dable in the playoffs not too long ago, 3 years ago?
Good
Oh,
point. No, you're right. No, you're right. Listen, yeah, you're right. And he did win Coach of the Year too. And he was, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I'm not gonna argue about it.
There has to be patience. Raf has to have patience.
I have patience. Listen, I have patience, but
You have
I
no
don't want
patience.
people.
You have
I have
zero
patience. No.
patience. No, you
I
have
have
zero.
patience.
6.
I promise you. Listen. I promise you. I have patience. But when people disrespect Shadur, that he hasn't even played a game yet, for saying, "Oh, he's trash," like you say, Matthew, you're basically saying that he's not playing because he's not good. That's what you're telling me right now.
Yeah.
That's
so
what
Joe
I can't
Flacco and
respect.
Dylan Gabriel outplayed him in camp, and they got the jobs over him.
Let me ask you a question.
Wait,
If
I
you
played him in camp.
if you had to pick out of all the 32 teams in the NFL, Raf, if you had to pick one quarterback to replace Shador as a starter, who you picking?
Go to the Jets. Let's rebuild that culture.
So
We're
you
not
say
doing that. That's not how you rebuild the culture. That's how you tear a culture down.
How?
You
You literally, your quarterback doesn't throw the ball.
You bring some guy who thinks he's the best quarterback in the league over there.
Oh, so you want Jay? You heard that, Jay? You want a quarterback to not? You want your quarterback thinking he's mid in the league, worse in the league? Oh, okay.
I will say, man, we got a quarterback with swag, and the Giants are looking pretty good right now. Also,
it's not about swag. See, but Jackson Dart is actually good at football.
Wait, I think Shadur played better than Jackson Dart. I think Shadur won the best quarterback in college last year over Jackson Dart. But he's not good, right? He's not good, right?
Coached by his father.
Oh, because his father's giving him opportunities. His father's giving him opportunities, and then he got his receivers.
Without Dion primetime, nowhere would he even have played in college. He would have been.
Oh, so interesting. Interesting you say that, because where would Travis Hunter? Where were the other 3 wide receivers that got drafted and are actually playing in the NFL because of Shadur Sanders? Where would they be at without Shadur Sanders? Answer that question for me.
Without Shadur or without Dion?
Without Shadur passing them the ball. Because
right there,
where's Dion? Where's Dion right now with his 3-4 record? Oh, without his son though, right? That's what you're telling me, right? Got you. I rest my case. I'll
tell you one thing. That chat is gonna explode when Shadur takes that field. Like whenever it happens, and it's gonna be. I feel like he's gonna get his start early because Gabriel is gonna get knocked out of the game for some point. And they're gonna trot him out there for a series.
Because Raf was there every weekend, every Saturday night before he goes to bed. He prays. He was like, "God, just let something happen to Dylan. Just a little something, a little tweak in the hammy, just something."
What are we gonna do?
Just give it a chance.
We're 1-5.
Just wait till next year. Just wait till next year. The Browns could go 1-16. Just wait till next year.
Listen, they're still paying money for Deshaun Watson. There's no next year. This was the only year for him to play in the Browns. He's not a Brown next year. I'm telling you right now. He's not a Brown next year.
He's in a request. He's in a request.
No, I think he should.
As the third string quarterback, he's in a requested trade.
Listen. You for one should know that. You for one should know getting opportunities elsewhere could do beneficial to your future. Where's Sam Darnold right now? Where's Baker Mayfield right now?
Gino to an extent.
Okay.
DJ.
This only applies to Matthew's guys. It doesn't apply to my guys and
Mac Jones right now.
See, because the difference is when my guys get second opportunities, they came Matthew Stafford, they go and they win Super Bowls. Your guys just make a playoffs and out first round and like Shadur don't start.
I think my main guy won 7 Super Bowl rings, and my prospect right now, he hasn't played a game yet, so it doesn't apply to anybody actually.
Oh, okay, all right.
Next topic.
Speaking of Baker, guys, we gotta talk about the only 2 5-win teams in the league. J-Rod's guy and his former guy, Baker Mayfield on the Bucks, Daniel Jones and the Colts. Who saw this coming, guys? The Colts beat the Cardinals 31-27. Another fluke win. No Kyler Murray, as far as I'm concerned. Then you got the Bucks beating the Niners. No Brock Purdy there.
They said Baker's his GOAT.
Yo, bro, I should have put money on it,
J
bro.
Rod's MVP.
I should have put money on it, bro.
J Rod, I'll start with you. Your two guys here. Can and will these guys keep it up? How far will these teams go?
Baker Mayfield is, a lot of I've heard a lot of chat going around, like, on these TV shows talking about how like the Bucks have been winning a lot of close games, so that's why they're a little hesitant and putting a lot of stock into the Bucks because they've been really close. I look at it from a different perspective. Think about all the injuries that the Bucks have. They're missing 3 offensive linemen. They're missing their main wide receiver. And Baker Mayfield is still putting on a show. He's winning these games by any means necessary. You saw that big third down run he made in the fourth quarter. He's been showing why you should never give up, even if a team gives up on you. It doesn't matter if you've been to 2, 3 locations. You can find a spot where you just find the culture, you find the right coach, you find the right people to surround yourself with, and you could be successful in this league. He has a really great story. I really hope he does win MVP because just that story of that comeback, like just coming from the Browns, being thrown away for somebody they thought that was better than him, for him to get his own team acquired from the Tom Brady, the GOAT himself, to still carry on that winning culture in Tampa Bay and not let it skip a beat. It's pretty impressive, man. And you take Indiana. This is like, I'm gonna say it's Jim Irsay. He's out there. He's watching over his team, bro. There's some mythical. This team looks ridiculous, bro. It looks ridiculous. The offense is seamless. They barely punt the ball, and the leader of the offense is Daniel Jones. Now I get it. They got Jonathan Taylor, bro. He's a great running back. Trust me, I know I have him on fantasy. Kick your ass, Matt. This week, took you out on fantasy.
Thanks.
Yeah, bro, he ran rough on you. But Daniel Jones needs his credit. I'm watching this man throw dots, like hitting receivers in the breadbasket, on the run, running away,
Throwing
dimes, cross body. Like who is this guy? This is not the Daniel Jones. Why? Because he's indoors. Is that what we needed? We need to put him in fucking indoors because he's been just slinging it everywhere. Now the South isn't decided. They still got Jacksonville coming up. And on the other side, when it comes to the South, the Falcons are right there. So, it's not a runaway quite yet. But, yeah, it's pretty impressive, these two teams.
Now the Falcons are in the NFC.
Yeah, I'm talking about for the Bucks.
Okay. I thought you were talking about
I'm saying like Jacksonville's right there behind for Indiana, and I'm saying that the
So you
Falcons
think both these teams could keep it up, Jeremy?
Yeah, why not? The Colts don't really have a hard schedule, and the way they've been winning games isn't fluky. Matter of fact, the game that they lost, they probably should have won if the receiver doesn't drop the ball before crossing the end zone and then give up a holding call. So I think they're legitimate, man. Like I don't think they're gonna fall off this cliff.
Look, guys, I'm gonna
Here comes the party.
say the Colts.
Here comes the party.
The Colts. This is just fluky as it gets. This is just a garbage schedule they have. I think the Colts are gonna fall off like one of these top teams we see every year. It reminds me of like the 2020 Steelers. Remember that, guys? The Steelers were undefeated. Then all of a sudden, they lose their last 6 games, last 5 games, out in the first round of the play. Last 4, right?
Yeah.
Out, wild card in the playoffs. I think the Colts are going to be just like that. But I could see them winning the next few weeks. I think they could start off like 8-2, guys. And all of a sudden, it's going to come crashing down. Jones is going to fall off hard. It's going to happen. They're going to make the playoffs short, and it's going to be a blowout in the wild card round. A blowout.
But I don't think we even had the Colts making the playoffs, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
But look, we are where we are right now, and they're 5-1. You got to give them credit.
Yeah, we talked every week about this though. That the Colts, they're gonna make the playoffs. So there's always that one every year, Matt. there's always that one team that makes it, and you're like, wait, how did they make it? And then when they lose in the
That's
first
the
round,
Colts.
you're like, oh, okay, I see, I understand. But yeah, I don't pay attention that much. I mean, I wouldn't pay attention that much to the Colts. Obviously, he has a good story. He has good weapons with JT and Pittman there, and he's doing his thing for sure. He wants to get paid, but in all honesty, this is just another fluky team that makes the playoffs, and then you're just there like, well, they lost. We didn't have them being the winners, so it is what it is. And for Baker, man, Baker's Baker's the real deal, bro. He
He's
definitely
that
is the real
dude.
deal. I didn't have that much respect for him until like obviously this year, because I really want to see more of it. But you can only give respect to someone like this and what he's doing, and then the amount of injuries that he has, and like this is just crazy. And he's still doing it every single week. You just have to give respect to it, and I definitely see them going deep in the playoffs. But then either the Eagles or the Rams beat them in the end. But I do see them.
Wait, the Eagles? The Eagles?
Yeah, yeah,
You told me
yeah.
the Eagles were done.
I didn't. I said I didn't say the Eagles are
You said
done.
they're frauds. You said they're frauds. You
I
said they're frauds.
Listen,
You
listen,
said
listen,
Hurts is playing awful. They have no chemistry.
listen.
No,
At
they're
the end of the
gonna beat
day,
the Bucks.
at the end of the day, it's a coin toss. 'Cause remember, I think when did they face each other? Week 4, I think. Was it
Mhm.
week 3 or week 4 that they faced each other?
It was
I said in that
yeah.
podcast, I said that it's a coin flip. Like one day, one team decides to play good, and then the other place decides to play bad. And it's the same thing in the playoffs. I think it was that one year that the Bucks beat the Eagles and they eliminated them, and then the next year I think the Eagles just went crazy and they went to the Super Bowl. But
Yeah.
in all honesty, it's just a team that I feel that they have to be healthy. Like everything has to be perfect for the Bucks. And regarding perfect, I mean injuries. Like no one, you can't be. I don't think right now, if you have just Emeka Iboku and against the Eagles right now, I don't think they will beat them.
Yeah.
However, when you talk Iboku with Evans, then yes, I would see them beating them. But I think that they have to be very healthy.
Nah, I agree. Like if you see the Bucks team, that's not a team that should be 5-1. Like if you look at the roster right now, you're like, yeah, that roster shouldn't be 5-1. That's why Baker Mayfield should be the favorite to win MVP right now. The fact that he's winning, doing all this with the talent he has, that's why he should be number one. But the NFC is very vulnerable. Y'all just told me yourselves the league is full of frauds. Well, the Bucks are the king of the frauds, I guess, because they're the number one. They're tied to be the number one seed in the league right now with the Colts. So I think that one Super Bowl, one playoff victory, you give me Baker Mayfield. I don't know. There may be something special with this run. I don't know. There's something weird about this season right now where I feel like the Super Bowl is gonna be something we hadn't seen ever. Like it's gonna be two brand new teams. Maybe not the Eagles, probably not the Chiefs. I think we can see something special this year.
Definitely Bad Bunny.
Gotta be Bad Bunny.
See, but on the other hand, guys, I think right, like I said, the Lions. I mean, the Colts are gonna keep winning, and then the fall off is gonna be hard. I think the Bucks could like lose a few
They
games
will.
here coming
They
up, right?
will. Yeah.
They got all their top guys, right?
They're gonna lose to
Luka, I
Detroit.
don't even know if he's gonna play this week. He's hurt. Mike Evans is hurt. Chris Godwin's out. The running back Irving was out. Like the O line is hurt. Like they've got injuries everywhere, right? Like these are their top guys. So I could see them losing like a few games in a row. I see their schedule, right? They do play the Lions this week. Then they go the Saints, the Patriots, the Bills, the Rams. Like these are not easy games.
Yeah.
So I could see them losing a couple, but they do play in the South, so I'm gonna give them the South. But they could upset some teams in the playoffs. They could upset the Eagles. They could upset the Rams. Like if they're fully healthy, they could absolutely do that. So I give them credit,
I guess
but
the only criticism
they
you
got
would
to
say
get
against
healthy.
I guess the only criticism you have against the Bucks is like, what's their big win, right? Like they've beaten the Jets, they've beaten the Falcons, who's maybe a good team. They've beaten I'm drawing blank on people right now. They beat the Saints. They play the Saints yet?
Nah,
Sure.
they beat the Jets, they beat the Seahawks and the 49ers.
So I guess the Seahawks would be their biggest
The
win.
Texans.
I guess the Seahawks would be
Yeah,
their biggest win.
probably yeah.
Yeah. So
Seahawks, Niners, yeah.
so they haven't really beaten like the cream of the crop, but hey, if they beat Detroit this week, I think that's a big statement, and like that's something we're like, all right, maybe these guys are really contenders because that's one of the big fish in the NFC.
They got their bye week after the Saints game. If they can get healthy for that, right, against the Pats, the Bills, and the Rams, that's going to be the real test right there to see if they're legit or not.
Yeah.
Who's J Rock gonna be rooting for this Monday?
I don't know, bro. That's the thing, bro. I feel like I have to like because I feel like if the Lions, I want Baker Mayfield to be MVP, but then it's like if Jared Goff loses to the Bucks with all those injuries, not gonna hear the end of it. I'm gonna be called the Lions are frauds. Jared Goff is a fraud.
You better not have.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So I can't. I can't have the
you better
Lions
call rain
lose
check
game.
on next Tuesday.
I can't have the Lions lose. So my ideal game would be Baker Mayfield throws for 4 touchdowns and 350 yards, but loses on a
And
walk-off.
loses.
And loses in a walk-off field goal. It's like, all right, he still keeps his MVP status, but the Lions win. So I want to.
Guys.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna do who's your 5 MVPs right now? If you had to pick your ballot, who would you put right now?
Think on that one, man.
Let's see, all right, I could start on this. Let me see. Top 5.
Yep. Right now we're a third through the season, 1/3 through the season already. Week 7 starting. Yep. Who's the 5 MVPs? You don't gotta give me an order if you don't want to, but.
All right, top 5. I'm gonna go in no order. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go Mahomes. I'm gonna go Prescott. I'm gonna go Stafford. I'm gonna go Baker. Slide one more in there. And I'm gonna say Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. He's the leading rusher right now.
Jonathan Taylor. Leading rusher by a wide margin.
All right. Me, I'm probably going, no order either. I'm going Baker. I'm going Matt Stafford. I'm going I'm gonna throw Justin Herbert in there still. I'll put Dak up there. I said Stafford, Baker. And I'll put BJ Robinson in there.
What?
Yeah.
No Mahomes?
No Mahomes. No. I'm sick and tired of this Mahomes overflip, bro. I know he won 2 games in a row. I got it. He threw for 4 touchdowns. We have to remember what he did. He was 0-3 not that long ago, okay?
He was back-to-back 4 touchdown games. I mean, it's
you can't. Some people he's favored in Vegas to win MVP right now, and he's 3-3 right now. He threw.
He is.
Jared Goff is I believe Jared Goff is leading the league in touchdown passes. Like, there's nothing statistically that makes me put Mahomes MVP right now. So I'm not putting him in my top 5 out of spite. He's not top 5 quite yet. Maybe another game. He puts 2-3 touchdowns. Okay, we'll talk about it.
Well, sadly, I'm putting him in my top 5. I'm Mahomes, Stadeep, Patford, Baker. I'm gonna keep Allen in the loop because he's my Joel Embiid. He's my Joel Embiid. He's always gonna be in the loop, but the last year was just like here, have it, have it. Go ahead, stop crying. And they'll never give a running back.
It'll never happen.
So for the fun, the chuckles and giggles, let's say he plays. Well, he keeps doing what he's doing. I'm gonna put Puka there.
Puka.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Interesting. We could get in the Triple Crown. And wait, the other two times that happened was with Megatron.
Oh, that they carried.
Cup.
That they carried Stafford.
They carried
Stafford.
or Stafford made them. I don't know. Where's
mean,
Cooper Cup now?
I will say, bro, the fact that Cooper Cup had the greatest season as a receiver, and this man is barely. He just caught his first touchdown of the season for who's he play for? Is it Seattle? Yeah, Seattle. He just caught his touchdown. That's crazy. He was a Triple Crown and Super Bowl MVP.
Guys, that was 3 years. That was 4 years ago. Let's calm down. Calm down. Receivers age like crazy. We know they age like crazy.
You're right.
Stop.
No, I know. You're right. Time flies.
Stop.
Time flies, man. That's what it is. Time just flies.
4 years 4 years in your late 20s as a receiver. That's like current calls, bro.
I know. You're right.
But listen, Matthew, I'm gonna give your guy some flowers. If Puka can do it, I'll have.
You better. Better.
I'll give him the flowers.
Leading passer in yards too, Matthew Stafford. That's all I know.
It's killing it, bro.
5,000 yard season coming. Here we go. Guys, let's get into some MLB.
Dude,
why even talk about MLB?
Yeah,
what's even the point?
Yeah, what's the point? Nobody has no
what's
interest
the point?
in what's going on right now.
Dodgers are gonna win it again. It's not even. What are we even watching for? I'm here watching Seattle and Toronto. This doesn't even matter. But of course, Rav wants to get to New York Yankees. Lost in 4 games to the Blue Jays, and the season's over. 12th time being eliminated since 2009. I don't even know what to say. There's just a lot of question marks with this team. A lot of free agents they have now for next year. Judge is getting older. Stan's older. The window is like
it's almost closed.
It's like this. It's only a crack. It's only a crack open.
Yeah, it's like that.
I can't believe they've wasted the prime career of one of the greatest hitters ever.
It's gonna be crazy that he's not gonna get that ring. He's gonna be probably the greatest Yankee to never win.
This is insane.
That's gonna be his resume. He's gonna be the greatest Yankee to have never win the World Series, which is like not really a knock on him because this guy. It's not really a knock on him because baseball is the ultimate team sport. You need people to contribute, but.
Man, I feel for you guys, man. I feel for Judge. I feel for the Yankees organization.
Appreciate
only
that.
having 27 rings, man. That's something hard that only elite teams can do. I feel so bad for Judge that he's gonna win his 3rd MVP, and he didn't get to win another. Like, come on, guys. Let's be honest, bro. Let's grow up. Since 2017, that was the Yankees' best chance, and Matthew knows it. That was their best chance to win a World Series. After that, there was no chance. There was no chance. You were never going to beat the Dodgers You were never going to beat the Dodgers last year. You were never going to beat them. The same way we were never going to beat them. You don't construct teams like that. But listen, as a Yankee fan, Matt, what will you do in this offseason?
Yeah,
I don't even. Usually, I'm excited a little bit for the off season. I'm like, all right, free agency, got some just something. No, there's nothing out there, right? You got Cody Bellinger, who's a free agent, right? I'd like to bring him back. You could let Trent Grisham walk, but there's just nothing like. I know the rotation is going to be great next year, right? Garrett Cole coming back. You're going to have probably one of the best rotations in the league. The bullpen, though, needs
if not the
help.
best.
Yeah, if not the best. Right, but I don't know what to do with the offense. Does Ben Rice take over at first base? Every day now. Does Anthony Volpe still have a job at shortstop? It's just I don't even know. Third base is a question mark. The outfield is still a question mark. If Bellinger comes back, right? What do we do with Dominguez? There's just question marks all around with the offense, and the offense is usually the reason the team loses in the end. They just don't have enough, and it's been the theme every year. So it's just.
Do you think it's blew it up right now, or do you think they try one more time?
Nah, they got to keep trying. As long as Judge is there,
and
he's playing it like this. They got to keep trying. It's just he's a year older next year, right? Stan's going to be 36 next year. It's just Judge is going to be 34. Right, Cole's coming off Tommy John surgery. It's just there's just a lot of question marks. And
I mean, that's not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing. Look at DeGrom this year,
Doesn't sound great. It sounds like doom and gloom.
But look, the pitching could be great, but it's just I have no confidence in the hitting right now. It's just, but we'll see what happens there.
Yep.
As far as the rest of the MLB, the Dodgers are winning it all. Ralph knows it.
Yeah. Listen, it's inevitable. How can you have both your starters go 8 innings and one of them goes 9? Like it's over. It's over, bro. But Jay, I don't think you know this, Jay, but in 2026 offseason, there's going to be a lockout, like a guaranteed lockout, because there's one side that wants a salary cap and there's one side that doesn't want a salary cap. So it's a real chance. Like, obviously, for now, it's just speculation, but there's a real chance that 2027 there will be no season at all.
Oh shit!
Because there'll be a lockout. Yeah. So
this is
2026.
Yeah. The lockout's next year.
So basically, they're gonna play next season, but then that off season is gonna start like the negotiation process, which is gonna like be a lockout.
Got you.
Yeah.
What do you guys want? Do you guys want a salary cap?
No salary cap.
No salary cap. I figured I didn't want. Doesn't the Mets pay the most money in the salary cap? Yeah, and the Yankees don't. The Yankees pay out a lot of money.
And that wasn't always the case. So what, Ralph? If Cohen wasn't there, would you want a salary cap?
No,
you just would want the owners to not be cheap.
I don't listen. The owners have no sympathy for me. These guys are billionaires. I don't give a damn about them, bro. They have to pay if they really love the team. That they should, because they own them, then go ahead, get your revenue, but also built into the team that fan base wants to see. Look, for example, I know that, look, you guys can clown me all you want. Yada, hardy. The Mets didn't make the playoffs. Yes, I know. However, if you see the revenue part, the Mets made their most money with fans coming in this year than ever before in franchise history. Why? Because he actually invested money into the team. That's what I think teams should be doing. They should be investing into their team. I don't give a damn if you're a small market team, because at the end of the day, all these owners are billionaires, guys. Do not feel bad for them. These owners are billionaires.
It's not.
Of course, they're not.
It's not feeling bad for the owners. It's just bringing parity to the league to make sure that the teams that don't have the rich owners like the Yankees and the Mets can still be competitive. Because you see,
that's why I thought this. The series with the Brewers and the Dodgers was important a little bit, because it's like, all right, maybe if the Brewers win, right, that creates something after when they could talk in negotiations. Like, look, this low poverty market team, look, they just beat the Dodgers. They had the best record all year long, and they just beat the heavyweights. But no, they're gonna get swept because, as usual,
because they just don't have the players. They just don't have the players.
They just don't have them.
They just don't have the players to fight. It's like that's why there's a salary cap in every other league. But see, the thing in baseball too is like you can have the highest salary team and not even make the playoffs. No offense, you know what I mean? So like, so like So like the parity is just so I guess it kind of works out. I agree that there should be no salary cap because I feel bad for the players who haven't got paid yet. Like, you imagine everybody in the minor leagues who is waiting for that big paycheck, and then they find out there's gonna be a salary cap.
Yeah, it's just, bro. J Rod, I want to. Do you think there should be a salary floor? Like, all right, the owners got to pay a minimum. Like, there's got to be a minimum put into the team.
Nah, because what if the players really ass and like you just don't want to play them? I don't know. Like what I don't know what the average
But
baseball
like, go
salaries
out, but
are.
like that creates some sort of parity, right? Like, kind of, all right, go out and sign players.
What do you
Like,
think? Who do
and
you think is
you
not
have this.
spending the most money? Like, is there somebody being like really cheap with the team that like aren't paying players at all?
Of course, half the league doesn't pay real money to their
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
I don't know.
The A's never pay
Like realistically,
anything.
it's the Yankees, Mets, Phillies, Dodgers, and you could say Boston. They're the five main spenders. Like they're 250 and above.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like 180 and lower. So he's trying to say like, should there be a salary floor that every team has to pay like more than, let's say, 130 million, and then like
Does that
could
fix
that
the
have like a balance?
Does that fix the problem though? Like, because then the baseball owners would just be like, "All right, fine, I'll pay the floor, but I'm not paying anything more than that." And you're not gonna attract the good players. Like, you're still not gonna attract the good
Like,
players because you're gonna be outspent by the big honchos. You know what I mean?
I, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know how to fix this problem personally.
But it at least makes them a little bit more competitive. Like,
I
I'm
mean, yeah,
looking. The
I mean,
Marlins guys spent $22 million. The Marlins spent $22 million. Like, that's not even. And
that's
the
nothing.
Dodgers spent, like, this is, it's garbage. Like, $22 million to the 350 that the Dodgers spent. Like,
Yeah, no,
at
that
least make it
no.
like, I don't know, 70 million. So like something there for at least
I think
compete.
I think having the cap is very important because like that's why I think the NFL is one of the best leagues in the world because it's so you need to know how to manage that part of it. So I do think salary caps help the league, but it's kind of like a mess right now. Like all these people are not gonna get that paid. Like if you are about to sign this big contract, let's say you're up and coming player and you've been playing for 4 years and you're about to get this big contract where you're getting paid as much money as you want. There's no limit. You're not voting for this shit. Like, get this shit out of here. Like, hold that shit until I have to sign my big contract. So, I don't think it's ever gonna come. Now, if the Dodgers win 5 World Series in the row because they just have the fucking money to keep buying these players,
If the Dodgers win this year and next year, then yeah,
yeah, then I
then
think
there's gonna be.
there's gonna be some conversation about maybe a salary cap, yeah, or maybe a super luxury tax. If you go really over, we're gonna charge you an arm and a leg. But these people are willing to pay it. And that's the thing. Like, there's just owners who care more about winning than others, and that's the bottom line of it.
A Stone Cold says so. Nah, yeah, you're right. You're right, bro. That's a scary thing. Nah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I
Yeah,
really don't know.
that's why baseball's not doing too well, y'all. That's why it's not doing too well.
Yep, no, you're.
Nobody's. It's just
Mhm.
like it's not interesting anymore.
Speaking of Stone Cold Steve Austin, is he set to be John Cena's final match?
Oh man,
Because who is John Cena's final match? We have no idea.
Everybody book Cena's match starting with Jay. Go ahead. Book his final match.
his final match. Okay, I've been playing with this back and forth a little bit. I'm gonna go. This is dumb. All right, I'm gonna go. He's gonna face Dominic Mysterio, and it's gonna be for the IC title. And I feel like Cena's going to win, and he's going to win it, and he's gonna retire with the
Okay.
IC title. It's gonna be vacated, and then they'll probably do like the first Monday Night Raw of the year or whatever. They'll put it on the line. I just feel like he's talked about it's Dominic Mysterio's been brought up too much, and he's talked about Dom too much that it would be they're gonna do it, and that's probably the best way to do it. Like him winning the IC title at the end, and then like retiring with it.
Can put him that can honestly put him in the world title conversation, honestly too.
Right, right. So I'm there's other possibilities that I have, but I'll let y'all speak on it. I don't want to like take y'all thunder, but if I had to put a bet on it, I'm gonna say Dominic Mysterio is John Cena's final match, and it'll be for the IC title.
Listen, for me, it's weird because Matt's been convincing me all year. Cena's just a company first guy, he's a team first player. He's never gonna actually like make himself win. But I just think that you just have to. The best send off would be for him to win, bro. The way that he lost to Cody and then got obliterated by the guy who likes piss, like that should have never happened. Like it should have been like elsewhere. It would have been a nice send off, just him waving goodbye to everybody. But I don't want him to. Like, look, I'm not a big, as big of a Cena fan as you guys are. But at the end of the day, I have to admit that I grew up with him. You know, that's the like I think you call it what personification of wrestling, right? That's my opinion. That's my childhood. And at the end of the day, I never liked him because I felt that he's always been forced, but it's something that you just have to respect and acknowledge.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because it's
So
coming to an end, yeah.
exactly. So it's basically my childhood is coming to an end and my watching days are over because
Yeah.
wrestling sucks. But in all honesty, I think that they have to like hit this on the they have to hit this very well because he's been sacrificing too much. They could have done this way bigger. Apparently, the venue already is about to be sold out in the first day. First day is about to be sold out, and they could have done this even in a stadium, but they chose not to for some reason, right? But I think they have to make this an event just for him, or maybe have a few matches that are strictly for his rivals, like facing each other or something like that. But I just feel that this has to be everything just about him, and you show old matches, you make them reminisce, and then his last match. I would like a young guy. I would like a young guy like a Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, but Braun Breaker doesn't make sense anymore right now because if this is not a joke or like a ruse with Seth,
Yeah.
then obviously that wouldn't make sense. But I need a young guy, even a Obafemi, somebody that could have a good match with Cena, and even if Cena beats them, that would elevate them because you can lose to Cena and still be elevated. That's why I agree with Dominic Mysterio that Mysterio could lose this, right? But he can also like transition now. Because remember when Braun Breaker he lost the IC title, he transitions to the world title now. So I would agree. You changed my mind. I think if they don't have him facing Mysterio in the last 3 matches that he has, maybe do a Survivor Series, maybe they do in the Raw. But if they don't do those three, I wouldn't be mad that Dominic Series that's his last match.
Yeah.
But why can't it be Braun? Just because I mean,
I just think
Braun
that
is like ultimate like heel right now.
yeah, but in my opinion, I feel that your guy Triple H loves the storylines. He loves like fantasy book. No, sorry, not fantasy book. He likes telling stories and like we didn't really see a story with Braun. Unless that changes, of course.
Yeah.
He can come out November, I think 10th in Boston. He can come out with Paul Heyman and just start something with him. But I just think that right now with him and Seth, it makes more sense that he's coming for Seth. But of course, like that can all change. But I don't see Braun right now.
Yeah, I think I don't. Yeah, with Braun right now for some reason I don't know. Like I feel like he's already in the main event scene, so it's kind of like not. I don't know. I don't want to say not important to Braun because fighting Cena is important, but I don't know. Like the rub for me, like I don't get the rub anymore. Like I feel like Braun has really set himself as the main guy, so he doesn't really need to go after Cena right now. Like I feel the same way about Gunther. Really, like I don't really want Cena's last match to be Gunther. Like I want it to have meaning. Like I want it to mean something. So it's got to be like an old opponent. It's got to be or a new opponent, like somebody brand new, or something's got to be on the line. You know what I mean? That's why I picked Dominic Mysterio. But who do you think, Matt?
Who I think? Look, I've been thinking Gunther all along. I think he's gonna come back at some point here. down the stretch, and he's just kind of being made out to be this like legend killer, right? And so I think it could be him. I don't know. We got yesterday, or what was it, the day before, Final Boss on the Kelsey's podcast saying, "Oh, I might have some, maybe I have a little bit of input, maybe it's me." I don't know. Look, my heart would absolutely love Cena and Rock. That's the only way that I think Cena actually wins his final match if it's against the Final Boss, because I don't see any other shit. Like Cena is going to go out on his back. Pause. Like he's going out losing because he is old school. He is Vince McMahon. He is this old wrestling days. He's gotta give it up. Or he's gotta put somebody over. You don't have to do that with The Rock, right? Like this whole story that played out at the beginning of the year and have a payoff that we never got.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's The Rock, I'd absolutely love it. If it's Gunther, I'm fine with it. I don't want Braun Breaker.
Yeah,
Dom is, I guess, I'd like to see Dom before then. If that's the last match, that's like whatever. Look, I thought Cena was going to be in War Games. Is War Games even a thing now? I don't even know, right? Like this
War Games is definitely a thing, but it looks like they're setting up the old bloodline.
Like what? So Seth is Seth not in there?
Well, me and Raph were talking about it earlier. I think Seth might be hurt. He might have hurt his shoulder.
Might be what?
He might have hurt his shoulder, so maybe he's out for a minute. But it looks like they're trying to set up the bloodline versus the Wyatts for the War Games shit. But another thought process that I had, getting back to what Raph was talking about making the whole pay-per-view about John Cena, having a gauntlet of just opponents coming out. Yeah, like, I think that would be fire. I think that would be fire too.
I would like that, but listen, I'm a fantasy booker, man. I want to see, and I wish we got to see one more match of Cena and Rock for sure. But it's just that Rock feels that he's too big for a Saturday night main event. He would only fight Cena.
I don't know. Maybe if they had made it bigger, like it was a
bigger.
I
mean, it is in Washington. It is in Washington D.C. So like the Rock trying to be president.
If the president's in attendance, why won't the Final Boss be?
Stephen A's gonna be there.
It's over. It's over. We're not gonna.
John Cena's gonna get pinned on a Slim Jim table for his last match, while Prime sits in the background. What are we doing?
I hope this is like this is like Triple H's like last chance to like redeem himself, because he didn't fulfill like Cena's true potential for this like last run. So this is his last chance to like actually make this shit good. But I don't know how though. I don't know how you make it. I
think you're like down the stretch. Like this is on Cena. That he's just not there. Like it's just there's such limited dates that we got towards the end. I would have loved to have seen more time on TV, more Matt. Like it's just, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. He has 4 more dates. Yeah. See, the thing that's why he has 4 more dates, but that means he can have like more opponents than that. Like I would love to do like a.
I think it is. I think it is 4 opponents. I think it's 4 opponents.
I would like to do like a fresh superstar, a current one. So like I would do like Trick Williams as his first opponent, right? I think that'd be a big pop, having Trick Williams versus Cena. And then I would do Dom. And if I'm fantasy booking an old rival, I would just bring back The Rock, bro. And just like have him just duke it out. The Rock. Dwayne.
Oh.
And just have him duke it out one more time. It would have been dope if Angle Carresso and Kurt Angle came back, but he can't no more. Yeah. That would have been fire. You know what I mean?
It would have been 5 Edge was available, bro.
Yeah, it would have been 5 Edge was available. But I know it's gonna be fucking Brock Lesnar. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be his final match, and he's gonna get his redemption, and that's what it's gonna be. He's gonna pin Brock Lesnar in the middle of the ring, and that's gonna be his farewell thing. That's what it's gonna be. You can't hear anything. You can't hear nothing, Matt.
I'm getting trolled right now.
Are we? Am I? Are we? Nah, he can't hear anything. Damn, Matt exited out early. Can you hear us? Can
Can you
hear
hear
us?
me?
Oh damn.
Right when you mentioned Brock.
Brock, I mentioned Brock. You were silenced, Matt.
But yeah, bro, I really hope they nail this in the coffin, bro, because this is like important.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna be his final time. Like, you don't want to mess this up, bro. You don't want to mess this up. You don't want to ruin John Cena's final moments in the WWE, bro.
Yeah, but it's easy to fuck it up too, though.
Can you go back? You hear us? He's frozen on my screen.
Nah, he's not frozen. He's just not talking.
All right, man.
But yeah, bro. If they mess this up, bro.
So what's messed up?
Like
for you?
I'm
who
I'm calling that day off too.
you calling that day? Yeah, you gotta watch
Yes.
it. Yeah, we gotta watch. Yeah, you gotta watch it. So like, what's ruining it for you? Like, who can they get where you're like, oh man, I didn't want this guy. Like if it's Brock Lesnar again, because that's what I don't want that shit. I don't want Brock Lesnar. Can you hear us
If
again?
it's
Can you hear us now?
Brock, bro.
No.
Try joining through your phone. But no, if it's Brock, bro, it's bad. It's bad.
I agree. Yeah, I don't want Brock.
Like that shouldn't.
I really don't
Yeah,
want Gunther.
that shouldn't be.
Like Gunther's really obvious, but if again,
Bro, where's he been at?
he's been hurt.
I like Gunther's like no.
But he's been out for a minute though. But it was funny that Matt brought him up because I was thinking about him. I was like, I haven't seen him in a minute. He's probably gonna be the one who fights Cena.
Yo, y'all hear me?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, the hell?
So
But Matt, we were just saying that Brock would ruin it for me, respectfully. Like I
no.
like Brock.
Oh no, I'd love to see it.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Wait. Okay, think about it like this. Bias aside, you know how a lot of people they like.
Go ahead.
All right. All bias aside, and this is a question. All bias aside, and like nostalgic. I mean, no, I can't take nostalgia away. Sorry. Like all your bias aside, give me a reason why Brock shouldn't face Cena like in these last two Raws or Survivor Series, but he should face him like in like December 14th.
In the end, because it's Brock Lesnar. That's why.
No.
Because this is the ultimate.
Let him.
This is the ultimate thing. This is the ultimate beast that you're conquering here, and you just lost like that.
You basically
You
trying
went
to say
out.
that Cena needs to
You
prove
went out
something.
sad at WrestlePalooza. Cena needs a win back here. Like that's it. You're not gonna get a win back. That's it.
I would, if you have to give Cena his win back, I would rather you do it before his last match.
Bro, but what if they put on like a classic here? Like I still have to see John hit an F5 on Brock. Like I'm waiting for that.
I just don't get the appeal. Like the appeal of Goldberg's last match being against Gunther is that it's never happened before. Like there was a draw. There was like a reason that made like I feel like if they were to announce tomorrow John Cena's final opponent would be Brock Lesnar, I feel like everybody would just be like really?
Okay.
Like really? Like that's his final opponent?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, you could say that because John already beat. Like maybe if John had never beaten him, but he did already beat him.
Anyway, he beat him, and like they fought in the early 2000s. Now they fought in the mid 2000s. Now they're fighting at the end. Like it's just like if you want to give, I would rather you forget the whole thing than have Cena be Brock's final opponent. But again, that's probably the way they're going. Like honestly, it's Washington D.C. Brock Lesnar is like it's gonna be like that's probably what it's gonna be, to be honest, which is kind of dumb because you should give again a young person the opportunity to get the rub or do something unforgettable.
There ain't no opportunities when Brock Lesnar comes around.
Nope.
He is the
He
opportunity,
is the opportunity.
and Raph knows it.
I do need Cena to be in a War Games match. Like I need him to be like, he needs to do one of those. Oh, that would be dope.
I saw a thing. It was like it said Cena, Seth, Roman, and like two others versus like division with Brock and Jay. So it would be obviously Jimmy on the other side. So it's like they're hinting at Jay going heel and stuff. So
That'd be
I don't
a
know.
crazy lineup. You're talking about Punk. You're talking about Punk.
Yes, Punk. That's the last guy I'm missing.
You're
Punk.
talking about Punk, Seth, Roman, Jay, and then who's the fifth?
No, no,
I mean Jimmy.
no. It'll be Punk. Yes.
And then who?
So it'll be Punk,
LA Knight.
Punk, Jay. No. Punk, Seth, Roman. No, wait. That doesn't even make sense. Punk and Seth hate each other.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
That
Punk
would-
and Seth. That'd be crazy, bro.
No, I think it would be like it would be Punk, LA Knight, Jimmy, Roman, and Cena versus Bronson and Braun, Brock, Jay, and then like the fifth would be like who am I missing as the fifth?
Drew.
Like a Drew, right? And then like they play out that match, and then like Seth like interferes with the vision. Like, Cena like F5's Brock, boom, bullshit happens in the
I can't even imagine Brock Lesnar in a fucking War Games match. I can't even picture it. It's like putting the Tasmanian devil in a hurricane. It's like I can't even like think about what that would even look like, bro. But Cena does need to do a War Games match. Even if he's like if they do something stupid, like one of the partners gets hurt before the match, and they're like, we need somebody to take his place. Who can we call? We have nobody. And then it's like,
it's fucking Cena.
That'd be dope. They would never do that.
That'd be fire.
Because they want to advertise them, obviously, so they get the money for it. So they would never do that.
Nah,
but
that'd be tough.
That'd be funny. All right, boys. How we feeling about?
Yep.
Go week 6 recap. Week 7 coming up. Okay.
Yep.
Week 7, J-Rod, you better be here if the Lions win or if those Bucks win. I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm gonna be here defending.
No
excuses.
excuses.
There's no excuses. No excuses needed.
Nah, both sides.
Your Giants better beat the Broncos, because if not, I don't want to hear anything about playoffs for your Giants.
What if you beat the Broncos? What if you beat them? I want to know right now, Matt. When the Giants beat the Broncos, what are you gonna say? Are we contenders? Do we got a chance?
Contenders.
Contenders of what?
To make the playoffs.
Oh, I mean I heard contenders. What do you? Whoa.
I mean, listen. Once you get to the playoffs, you're all contenders technically.
Yeah, but like the Broncos are a third place team, brother.
That's not my fault.
In their division.
That's not my fault. They're supposed to beat us. That's all I know. Matt says we got to beat them. So
you do. You're the one
too.
Matt wasn't he the one saying that we're back?
We're gonna do that.
We're in the race.
We're gonna do that. We got the swag, okay? We got the two guys that's gonna carry the team with the vibes. We good, man. We out here.
Oh my god.
Okay. Dallas.
Sneaky game though.
Dallas losing.
Rams and Jaguars is sneaky.
Jaguars are looking pretty good.
Nah. This is not a sneaky game at all. I seen the Jaguars who they are. They're frauds, bro.
They beat the Chiefs.
No. Like who did they play last week?
They lost
last week.
Oh my god, who did they lose to? That was
the Seahawks.
Yeah,
I was watching that. I said, yo, like, come on, bro.
That defense
looked
atrocious.
Bro, they're not. They're whack.
Sam Darnold was dicing them up, bro. Sam Darnold was dicing them up.
They're whack, bro.
The Jets getting a win, guys.
Who they play this week?
We play the Panthers.
Nope.
We play the Panthers.
Nope.
Oh, that's my guy, Bryce Young.
Nope. Not a chance. They just beat Dallas. They're feeling themselves. Rico Dobbs is feeling himself. He's gonna run it right down your freaking throat. No offense. Sorry, Matt. Listen, once this happened, Aaron Glenn's gonna get fired, so you should be dancing for joy.
That's the silver lining because when they go
Yeah.
on 17,
This is Raph. Before we sign off, as bad as the Jets have been throughout their history, this is only the second time they've gone 0-6. Isn't that crazy?
you know what? Of course, we're gonna have the first pick. There's not gonna be any quarterbacks to take.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like usually every year there's like that. Okay, like there's a prospect that you're like, wait, I would tank for him.
There's
nobody.
The Jets are this bad. There's none.
Yeah, I better.
I'm never gonna see anything, bro.
You better go get Shador. That's your only hope right now.
God's timing is perfect. Remember that. Remember that.
Yo, NFL, football gods. If you want to make me laugh, please put Shador Sanders on the Jets. Please. I would really love it too if it was next week before the trade deadline too. But if you want to wait till next year, I'm cool with that too. But please, I want to wake up one day.
Put him on the Rams. Put him on the Rams. Make him Stafford's like backup. Like to see
make him
that.
carry
Right?
his jock strap around. That's what you're basically saying. Make him carry his
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
bags
And then when he gets his chance,
I'd rather learn from Matthew Stafford than Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel. I'd rather learn from them. I mean, rather learn from Matthew Stafford than them. So
I thought Joe Flacco was a Super Bowl
You
champion.
don't want Shador to learn. You want him to be out there playing. He's not going to be seeing the field with fucking Mr. All-American out there.
listen, bro, his time will come, bro. His time will come. I don't know when though.
Yo, Matt, real
I don't know
quick. How does it feel that the Patriots go from the GOAT to fucking Drake May slinging that ball, okay? Rookie of the year, and y'all can't even get one quarterback to come to y'all fucking team. And when y'all do, they tear their fucking ACL.
They went from Brady. They made the playoffs with Mac Jones, and he falls off a cliff. I know they're right back with Drake, man. This is
unreal.
I need to go in like week 2. I think Matthew said that they're not going to make the playoff for the next 10 years, actually.
No, you're right.
I said 1 to 2 years.
The season's not over yet, though. The season's not over.
Yeah. Well, you said the Bills have to panic, so let's see. Nah, but this is a great stream, and hope to see next week of J-Rod's excuses that will come.
No excuses this way.
But we'll see.
Nothing but facts.
All right, guys.
All right, later, guys.
See you.